morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 66th annual Holiday Parade. The theme today is Miracle on Washington Street. My name is Dave Rogers, and I'm here with
Betty Preston, and we're glad that you are here today on a beautiful sunny day in downtown Chillicothe, ready for the parade. This may be one of the prettiest days we've had for a parade in years, Dave.
Yes, isn't that the truth? Now, there's some thank yous we want to get in before the parade starts, and especially to our official parade sponsors. They are Hedrick Medical Center, Chillicothe Hy-Vee, and Midwest Gloves and Gear. Thank you very much.
We do appreciate them, and the people who bring such special characters, we might say, to our parade. Those include Casey Wolf. He will be with us again today, and he is sponsored by Trenton Coca-Cola Bottling. Slugger, who is sponsored by Pepsi-Cola Bottling, and the Marching Falcons, who are always very energetic and bring a great deal of interest to our parade. They are sponsored by Investors National Bank.
A special thank you today to the parade judges, who are Roger Barnes, Ike Holland, and Nicole Booth, and the band judge, Bill Maupin.
We have lots of things for judging today, so their work is going to be cut out for them. We also thank especially the family who is being honored today as our Grand Marshals, Phil Willard and his family. And then we have also special thanks to give to the Chillicothe Street Department, Chillicothe Municipal Utilities, Windjammer Cable, KCHI, Sharp Focus Video, Woody's Automotive Group, and Barnes Baker Automotive.
Special parade volunteers today are Steve Holt, Ben Price, Selma Cleveland, Mike Turner, Chuck Erkey, Jennifer Lovell, Karen K. Somerville, Dave Seiberling, Donna Schweikert, Al Schweikert, Martha Berry, Julie Nybarger, Diane Garber, Amy Seppel, Debbie Clemens, Maura Sturgis, Jeremy Hall, Kirsten Lawler, A.J. Mosier, and Savannah Sturgis.
It takes a great deal of work to put on a parade like this, and today in our business parking lots lineup, the folks working there include thank you to Lindley Funeral Home, Hutchinson and Company, Sicaro's Car Wash, Hy-Vee, Constitution Tribune, and Chillicothe Municipal Utilities for giving us space for our floats and bands and many entries to line up.
The Chamber of Commerce Parade Committee is Martha Berry, Eric Turner, Brian Wills, Steve Holt, Julie Nybarger, Matt Wenzel, Danette Reardon, and Kent Peterson. And Betty, they've put on 90+ entries, including 10 marching bands, which I know are your favorite.
They are my favorite. And you know, we have people from all over, and literally, Dave, we could say all over the world at this parade today. Did you know that, Dave?
I didn't.
That is true. Now, we have all the good people from Chillicothe and surrounding towns, and of course with the 10 bands who are here, we have many parents and families. But do you know, we have some guests who came all the way from Australia and got here last night just to come to our parade today, and that's no joke.
Really?
That's right. They are guests in Chillicothe with us this weekend, and they have come from Melbourne, Australia. And this is the first time they have seen a parade in Chillicothe, and it just might be the first time too many folks from Melbourne have attended our Chillicothe parade.
I bet you that's true.
That's
We're waiting for the parade to get started. It'll be led off by Livingston County Sheriff Steve Cox, and I can hear the siren. Thankfully, it's not in my rear view mirror.
Really, those are the best places for sirens to be coming not from behind. That is not the best.
Now, we want to remind people that today's theme is Miracle on Washington Street, and it's a miracle that it's such nice weather today.
Oh, it is lovely, and so many good things going on in our neighborhood and our community today. If you are not busy after the parade, we would encourage you to go to the Holiday Bazaar. It is going to be from 11:30 to 4 o'clock at the Chillicothe High School. Lots of things to buy, many displays, and so don't miss the Holiday Bazaar today.
If you're here watching bands, we want to remind people that the band trophies, which will be first, second, and third places, will be presented at the Chamber office immediately following the parade. Don't miss that.
And speaking of following the parade, if you are looking for a place for lunch, we have some opportunities for that. The Masonic Lodge has the chili luncheon today. And it is just west of here on the corner of Cherry and Webster Street from where we are broadcasting. Delicious chili and a great fundraiser, so don't miss that opportunity.
And I know everybody's waiting for the Festival of Lights today, this evening, November 17th from 5:30 to 7:30 at Simpson Park. That's the first time they turn on the lights.
It is, and what a treat for the whole season, and thank you to all those volunteers who do that. It's just a great thing. And Dave, coming into our line of view now is the Livingston County Sheriff, Steve Cox, as he leads off the parade. I see a car and the sheriff and the police also in their new cruisers. The police have new vehicles. And very obvious that it is the police, and to make a statement in Chillicothe. And we appreciate the opportunity for protection and watching over the safety of the Chillicothe area residents. So the sheriff and the police department leading up our parade today.
That's Chief of Police Richard Knaus and the police in the new Ford police car.
And Sheriff Steve Cox, thank you for being with us today.
Following the law enforcement people will have the VFW Post 858 coming in.
And it's wonderful to have them with us today, presenting the colors. We see our United States flag, the red, white, and blue, and the Veterans of Foreign Wars flag being displayed on the back of this pickup, and we appreciate them. And George LaPrade, as he is driving this pickup, it's good to have them this morning leading up our parade.
That's the Roy L. Burkett VFW Post 858.
And following them is the Chillicothe Veterans Organization, pulled by a yellow tractor. And on the front of that tractor, you may be able to see there's a large Chillicothe Veterans Organizations, the Future Miracle Makers on that float that's following them.
Yep. It's American Legion Post number 25. And a lot of people to recognize there: Edwin Allender, Donald Ware, Larry Hammond, Leo Halverson, Howard Marshall, Melvin Littrell, Larry Groth, and Benny Simpson.
And following that is our Grand Marshal, Phil Willard, and his family. Congratulations to Phil and his family for being chosen as the 2012 Chillicothe Grand Marshal. He's driven in a car donated by Woody's today. He grew up in Chillicothe, son of Lorene and Leroy Willard. He has coached in Moberly and Kearney before returning to Chillicothe and finishing teaching and coaching career. And he's well known for many things in his 20-plus years that he has been in our community. And his wife Debbie is a kindergarten teacher at Dewey, and their children are Andre and Jack.
What a great selection as our Grand Marshals for the 66th Holiday Parade. Next we have the 2012 Chamber President, Kent Peterson, and his wife Sally. Kent is the Vice President of Chillicothe Iron and Steel. He has been an active community member in Kiwanis and the First Baptist Church. He served on the Chamber Board for 5 years. He is driven this year by Noel Gott in a car donated by Woody's Automotive Group.
Next we have Mayor Chuck Haney with the Chillicothe Field School student Quentin Cramner. Quentin is the son of Roman and Janella Cramner, and he's a third grader at Field. Quentin loves science, and he's very creative, is responsible, and his teachers say he's a wonderful example to his peers. And the mayor, Chuck Haney, is being driven by Tom Chapman. Thank you, Tom and Mayor Haney. As we hear coming into our field of hearing, the Chillicothe High School Marching Hornets, and just as they come down the street, we will mention again today one of the other great things going on. The Chadwick Plaza Health Fair is a new event today, and it's going to be at the Chadwick Plaza from 12 until 3 p.m. So go out there and be informed about your health.
Yeah, that's great. A lot of things going on in Chillicothe today. Next, we have the Chillicothe High School Marching Hornets. They're directed by Sarah Cavanaugh and Joe Hull. Drum majors are Chelsea Price and sophomore Libby Rule. Twirlers are Allie Stevens, Sydney Whiteside, and Megan Churchill. The band had a busy marching band season. They placed second at Carrollton Band Day, fourth at Trenton Band Day, and second at the Mizzou Homecoming Parade. Let's listen to the Hornet Marching Band.
And you see them marching down the street now in their new uniforms this year, by the way, and they look very sharp. Congratulations to the band. Coming down the street is the Flag Corps with the Chillicothe High School Marching Hornets, looking very seasonal in their Santa hats.
That's hard. The Herald Angels sing, isn't it?
Dave, you are really improving on your Name That Tune. I have to say, that was good. Congratulations.
Well, when they do a good job of playing it, then
They do. Brings you into the season, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Next we have the 7th District Representative, Mike Lair. Mike has been just re-elected to serve Livingston, Lynn, and Grundy counties in the new 7th District with some redistricting. And I believe we have Mike, and Mike is riding in the passenger seat, waving to his constituents as he goes down the street. Thank you, Representative Lair, driven by his wife, Jeannie.
Congratulations on your re-election. Good job. Next we have the Breckenridge R1 School 2012 Homecoming Royalty. It's the Homecoming Queen and her attendants, and they're being driven down the street now.
Following the Breckenridge Royalty is the Chillicothe FFA 2012 Barn Warming King and Queen. Tucker Jones, son of Todd and Christy Jones, and Queen Maggie Graves, daughter of Jason and Andrea Graves. The junior class worked really hard in their barn warming efforts this year and raised over $8,500, and the total chapter raised over $25,000. Lots of work and lots of hours of effort go into something like that with that kind of success.
Oh, good job.
Congratulations,
Good job.
students.
All right, and more royalty. It's the Tina Avalon Annual King and Queen. At the beginning of the year, the TA High School student body votes on the most admired female and male seniors. The 2012-2013 Annual King and Queen are Ashley McCracken and Joseph Ray. Ashley is the daughter of Travis and Marta McCracken of rural Tina. She is involved in softball, basketball, track, FBLA, and is a student rep. Joseph Ray is the son of Judy Ray of rural Bogard and Bill Ray of rural Tina. He is involved in many organizations and extracurricular activities, including FCA, softball, and basketball.
Next we have the Tina Avalon 4-H Busy Bees, and they are on a float. They say happy holidays on the front of their float, and they're waving as they go down the street. They are the Livingston County Busy Bees of Tina Avalon, and we are welcoming you to our parade today. Thank you, students, for being here.
All right, and staying in Tina Avalon, we have the FFA and FCCLA float. Representing them are sophomore class Shelby Trussell and Riley Sharan. After 2 weeks of fundraising, the sophomore class set a new school record by raising $7,504.16.
And next coming into view and into our hearing range is the Chillicothe Middle School 8th grade marching band. They are led by drum major Jamie Albertson, and this year's twirlers are Whitney Clampett, Caitlin Betsy, and Hannah Jones. They're playing "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." Dave, I'll give you a little hint. Earlier this year, this band placed third at a parade competition in Carrollton and was first overall in marching skills. And we can see that from, look at that guide right, Dave. As they come down the street, they have straight lines, a great drum corps. Thank you, Chillicothe Middle School.
Next we have Laura McNally, who is the reigning Miss Princess of America. Morgan Newman is the reigning Junior Miss Princess of America.
And Mrs. Missouri is Tina York from Lee Summit. She's featured with the Missouri Princesses, and these girls will compete for the title of Princess of America this March in Branson. Michaela Miranda, Sarah Hall, Ailey Brenner, Emily Kasnier, and Madison Reed. Some of the delegates are also featured for the 2013 Mrs. Missouri and Mrs. Kansas pageant. The Miracle of Love, and driven by a beautiful red pickup from Woody's that complements those beautiful, stunning gowns on the royalty.
Wow, that is a nice
That
float,
is lovely.
isn't it? Good job, ladies.
Yes,
Wow.
very nice. Thank you for being with us today. Uh-oh, I hear trouble coming, Dave.
It's Casey Wolf.
Is that Casey?
He's trying to speed up this parade.
Really?
Apparently there's a holdup.
He's getting everybody's act together, I can tell. You know, we are proud to have Trenton Coca-Cola sponsoring Casey Wolf to be here this year. And Trenton Coca-Cola has been serving the Green Hills community since 1893.
Wow.
That's a long legacy, isn't it, for the community? And 4 generations of the family has had that operation. Based in Trenton, I might add. A great place to be from. As yours truly is.
Yep, Casey Wolf, doing a great job. Kids love him.
He has the moves, I'll tell you. Casey is the man of the moves.
Yeah, we love you too. All right, the next float is sponsored by BTC Bank. It's the Parents as Teachers class, Mrs. McGraw's second grade class, and Mrs. Ellis's second grade class.
The Santa hats are part of the tradition of our holiday parade, and they are decked out, Dave. Following Mrs. Ellis's second grade class is the Grace Baptist Church Teen Youth Ministries, the Miracle of Christmas. Believe in the wonders of Christmas. And they are excited to bring these miracles of the meaning of Christmas to Washington Street right here in Chillicothe today. Christmas is past and present. Thank you for your participation today.
Yep. Grace Baptist Church.
I bet I see some candy just going out to the kids. It's a great part of the parade too, isn't it?
Okay, Betty, let's hear it for the Chillicothe Middle School 7th grade band. This year's drum major is Brinley Faulkner, and the twirlers are Harley Jones and Ruthie Vincent. The band is going to be playing Jolly Old St. Nicholas and is thrilled to be out this holiday parade playing for you this morning.
We are so fortunate in Chillicothe to have so many young musicians with us today, both from the R2 bands and from area bands. And these young people are getting a music education that will serve them well all their lives. Thank you to Joe Hall, as he is the director of this band and is marching alongside those students. Dave, are they playing flapadiddles or paradiddles?
What?
Or ratabacues?
I don't know, but those 7th graders are doing a great job.
They are.
Thank you guys, good job.
Coming into view is one of my favorites because I love the food, a McDonald's hamburger. What a way to spend an afternoon. An easy way to cook, that's what I really love. And so the Hamburglar is coming into view, and McDonald's say they welcome the holiday season, and the Hamburglar says, Merry Christmas.
How many parades do you think he does in a year?
Oh, that would be interesting to know, but I'm guessing quite a few. You know, Dave, as he's coming into view, we might mention that chamber businesses are encouraged to decorate for the holidays and enter the lighting contest that is sponsored by the chamber. Last year's winner was North Central Missouri Veterinary Services, and they will be judging on December 5th. The winner will receive a framed print of their business, all decked out for the holidays at the Chamber Annual Awards Banquet. So to register, please call the Chamber office, 646-4050.
Okay, and next we have a student-built 1923 Ford T-Bucket Roadster replica car built by students and instructors of the Grand River Technical School. It's a project funded and owned by Kenneth and Paula Estes. And is that Judy Holzer in the car?
I believe it is, and is Judy Holzer getting ready to do something I highly recommend, retiring. Judy has been the R2 bookkeeper for a while. And when we've done something for a while, retirement is a great thing to look forward to. And we wish Judy the best as she retires December 31st from the R2 district. Congratulations, Chillicothe R2.
All right, now we have Muddy the Mudcat, and he'd like to see everybody come out next summer and see the Mudcats play. They had a great season this past summer, and really they always do. They're fun to watch. Great baseball team.
Great to meet your friends there.
That's right, and Muddy is doing a job passing out stuff to the kids. It's great.
It is great. It's good to have local baseball because it is truly the American pastime, so we love having that. Coming down the street now is the Pepsi-Cola bottling company, Slugger. And Slugger is feeling the moves of the season and just enjoying the jazz as he comes. And he says, all right, bring it on. He is, again, proudly sponsored this year by Pepsi-Cola in Chillicothe. And Pepsi is showcasing one of their large bay delivery trucks right behind Slugger, and one of their pickups that is carrying Slugger. Oh, and I see some candy coming along to the kids, too.
Well, it sure is great to go down to the K and see Slugger do his work down there. And go Royals, and hope for a good season in 2013. After the Pepsi truck, which is sponsoring Slugger, we'll see the Cub Scout Pack 120. The goals of scouting are to develop a boy's character, train him in good citizenship, and encourage him to become more fit physically, mentally, and spiritually. Make each and every one of the Pack 120 Cub Scouts a true miracle on Washington Street.
And we see the Cub Scouts giving us the salute as they come down the street. Dens 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, it looks like. And thank you for carrying the colors today and for marching in our parade. Cub Scouts, as you grow and later become Boy Scouts, we appreciate all you and your parents and your leaders do to make Scouting successful.
It's a bigger group than we've had in the past.
Great.
Hi, guys.
Lots of marchers.
Yeah.
Following the Cub Scouts coming down the street, we have entry number 35, which is McCoy and Samples Dental Clinic. McCoy and Samples is a full-service dental clinic that proudly provides quality dental care to the Chillicothe, Hamilton, and surrounding communities. Visit them today at Chadwick Plaza. Remember, at 12 to 3 o'clock, you can have participate in the first annual Holiday Health Fair and enjoy free screenings, food, and giveaways from McCoy and Samples Dental, Hedrick Family Care, Foresight Eye Care, Cole Family Chiropractic, and Home Health and Hospice. Dave, you can get it all done, whatever you need right there today.
Yep, Chadwick Plaza has really grown over the years, and thank you guys for making that possible and for your entry today. Following them, we have the Progressive Art and Study Club. It was organized in 1929. It's the only black club this side of the Missouri River. They furnish a scholarship with the National Central and State Club. Laverna Williams, Darlene Botts are standard members for over 30 years.
And we always appreciate them being in the parade every year. Next coming into view is number 41, Bishop Hogan Memorial School. And the theme is Miracles of Giving, Prayers, Time, and Donations, celebrating those miracles. Bishop Hogan says they celebrate and give thanks for the many miracles in Chillicothe and for the greatest miracle of all, the birth of Jesus Christ.
And I think they do have a manger scene. What a nice float that is. Good job, you guys.
Great commemoration of the really reason for the season. That's wonderful.
Next we have the Chillicothe State Bank float. The directors, officers, and employees at Chillicothe State Bank join their partner in education, Mrs. Tammy Rikina's first grade class, in wishing you and your family the best this holiday season.
Whether you're watching the parade on the street or you'll be watching it on our Chillicothe cable TV, you'll see the wonderful little reindeer antlers. I love those. Thank you, people. That's just great.
Happy holidays from Chillicothe State Bank, where they are making good things happen.
And next we have the Salvation Army, Commander John Flanagan, and this year the celebration of the Salvation Army is especially highlighted with the 125th year they have been in Livingston County and serving Livingston and Grundy counties in the facility at the north end of Washington Street, at the corner of Mohawk and Washington. We've offered emergency services and spiritual meetings weekly, whereby people are given the opportunity to come to saving faith in Jesus Christ, they say. So thank you, Salvation Army, for your long history in Chillicothe and for being in our parade today.
All right, so Betty, when you go to Hy-Vee and Walmart, make sure you put money in when they're ringing the bells.
You know, I'll tell you what,
they get there.
Because I do ring the bell and I know how much I appreciate it when people just put in whatever they have, I try to have money every time I go by.
All right. Next we have the Chillicothe Middle School Anti-Bullying Group. They're creating a miracle of their own by lending a hand. The CMS Anti-Bully Group is sponsored by Corey and Leslie Minnis. Custom Auto Doors is creating a miracle of their own. Together, they are sending out a message to help others in our schools and in our community. Thank you guys, good job.
And I believe they're handing out pencils today. So if you are lined up on Washington Street or over on Locust Street, you're going to have a special treat because you're getting some super pencils from that float. That's great. Next we have Ashbury Heights in Chillicothe, and Santa is sitting by the fireplace. That's a good place to sit on a cool day, Dave. Reading to the reindeer while the elves toss out candy to the children, another great treat. They will also pass out flyers to adults so that adults can know there's something for everyone. Great float with the family sitting around, and looks like a story might be read there.
Yeah, nice chair. Wow. Next we have Seidenstricker Farm and Lawn. They say, Happy Holidays from the crew at Seidenstricker's Farm and Lawn.
Having those green machines, and you know, Dave, we've talked about those before. I've known somebody that likes those green machines quite a bit.
Wow. Yeah. And there's a pink bike.
Yeah, well, that's pretty important too. While we hear some drums, another band coming down the street, we will just mention that Christmas on the Square is each Thursday leading up to Christmas, December 6th, 13th, and 20th. And participating merchants will keep their doors open late from 5 to 8. Dave, have you got your Christmas list together yet?
I'm just starting.
You're starting. Well,
I'll let you know.
Okay, well, you have an opportunity to shop in the evenings. And don't miss the snowball drop at Silver Moon Plaza.
Band. They're led by drum major Casey Boyd. They've taken awards first place in the Milan Homecoming Parade, second place in Pershing Days, and fourth place in the 1A Carrollton Band Day.
And watching the routine that they are doing, you can certainly see why. Can you name that tune, Dave?
A good King Wenceslas.
You are going to get an A for the day. Next comes the Moila Shriners, and they are part of the International Shriners Organization. They support the Shriners Hospital for Children across the world, which provides orthopedic, cleft palate, burn, and spinal cord injury treatment at no cost to the families or their patients.
So this is the Mountain Patrol, which is an equestrian unit comprised of members from Weston to Fairfax and many points in between. They've won a number of awards in shrine competitions around the Midwest.
And next we see all sorts of motorized vehicles coming into view. I think everything from probably two-wheel to three-wheel, which is maybe in your view right now, to four-wheel. So all sorts of different styles of transportation. Now that might be a motorcycle even I could ride, Dave.
That's great. We really do appreciate the Shriners and all they do for kids and all the money they raise and of course all the parades that they're in.
We do.
We have the Diplomats car here, or cars, they're convertibles, mostly Chrysler LeBarons. The Diplomats are responsible for providing transportation for the Moila Board of Directors in parades. As you can see, the first few Diplomats have signs on their cars showing which officer they're carrying in this parade.
And just coming into view, and certainly into hearing, is the gold dune buggies with souped-up engines. I'm always thought it would be...
I can't hear you, Betty.
I think it would be fun to be on Washington Street in this kind of a deal.
Those are hot sand bugs. Okay, so thank you, hot sand bugs.
And one of the things about them, Dave, is that you notice they display the United States flag. Most of them are veterans, and we thank them for their service, both when they were in the service and now for others.
Here we have a misfit. No, he's not a misfit, he's part of the Misfits.
But he's called part of the Misfits. Lots of funny guys with funny outfits, all for fun, but all for kids.
There are the Nomads. Look at that vehicle. Wow.
Really, that would be riding in style, wouldn't it? Although, speaking of style, coming down the street now is a certain style, the hillbilly style.
The El Kadir mini cars, although it's not mini, is it?
It's pretty maxi, I would say.
It's the Hillbillies. Hello.
Thank you,
Hillbilly Clan
Hillbillies.
155, outhouse number 1. Wonder how many outhouses they have.
I don't know, but if that's
Just
number
one.
one.
Oh, that's it.
Just one.
Well, it's always good to have an outhouse in your parade.
Everybody needs one. Coming down the street now is a little quieter mode of transportation. This is a favorite in the parade every year. We appreciate Bill and Martha Thorne with their replica of a 1931 Model A Ford Roadster. Dave, have you ever ridden in a rumble seat?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I like the
That's a
rumble
great
seat.
car.
That is a wonderful car. That's just super.
It's for sale, Bill says.
That, you know, that's, and got a wonderful Uga horn too.
Hey, Mass Productions is next. They're a recording studio. They are a top-of-the-line recording facility taking care of bands and musicians of almost any style. They also specialize in audio and video conversions. So if you have any old audio formats you'd like to have on CD and or videos that you want preserved, they can convert them to DVD.
And we welcome the Adam Mass family back to Chillicothe. We're glad that they are here and with their 2 cute kids in that car, I might add.
Here's an old business that's new. It's the Peary's Tow and Repair, formerly Odell Towing and Auto Service. Owners are Chris and Debbie Peary. The company specializes in towing services, jump starts, tire changes, out of gas, light repair, and they might be called to help out some of those Shriners.
They can help in everything. And speaking of helping out, when you need a place to stay, the Comfort Inn is a great addition to Chillicothe. And our theme in the Comfort Inn float is Comfort Inn Believes. They believe in Santa, and they believe in making your stay just like home. So a miracle on the south end of Washington Street at the Comfort Inn of Chillicothe.
Float number 57 is from Walgreens. Yay! They say happy holidays from Chillicothe Walgreens at the corner of Washington and, Betty?
And Polk Street.
Polk.
Washington
Correct.
and Polk. Oh, have a geography lesson. And coming into view now is number 58 entry, Larry and Pat Reeder. The vehicle is driven by son Eric Reeder, and I think he's chauffeuring his father, Larry, in that vehicle. A 1966 Ford Bronco. They've owned it since 1968. Restoration started in 2006 and was finished in 12 by Arch Hasler.
This is the Penny High School Marching Hornets.
And they are playing, Dave.
Joy to the world.
You are getting so good at name that tune.
Not only that, those are new uniforms. Check them out.
They're beautiful, and look at the performance, the routine. Great routine. Thank you, students. Thank you for joining us today. They're receiving a hand from the crowd as they come by.
Those are the Penny High School Marching Hornets.
We appreciate them coming from Hamilton, Missouri today to be in our parade. Next coming into view is the Piggly Wiggly float and entry, and I believe it is more than one vehicle. Mr. Pig is the face of your hometown supermarket, Piggly Wiggly. They are locally owned and operated by Tony and Ronnie Clark, and this marks the 25th anniversary of local ownership when Ronnie's parents, Bill and Phyllis Cook, opened a store here in 1987. The everyday miracles of successful small business is what drives our economy and makes America great. Support small business and support Piggly Wiggly.
Hey, it looks like it's Mrs. Hardy's 5th grade class at Central School.
Oh, and listen to the cheer that comes up from them. And also, part of Piggly Wiggly's Partners in Education, the Southwest Mrs. Quinn's kindergarten class from Southwest. Thank you, kindergartners, for being with us today. And there is Mr. Pig riding in a sort of a beautiful snow-covered.
What is that?
Well, it's a snow-covered cage. It's beautiful.
They're blowing bubbles at him.
Oh, and Dave, coming into view. Now, I do know someone that thought these kinds of green machines were the very important thing to have. And Bob Christensen still confirms that as he is driving a 7930 John Deere owned by Christensen Farms of Chillicothe. Bob is, let's see if I can remember, 90, do you remember, Dave? 90-some.
I don't know.
Well, he's had a big birthday here a while back, and, you know, he's just remarkable that he's still farming and very astute. It's just great to have Bob in our parade today.
Looks comfortable.
Yes, it is comfortable. Lots of air conditioning and all.
This is a 1950 one-ton GMC truck, and it's green and red. How appropriate for the holidays.
Beautiful.
From Hinnon Trucking of Chula. Glad to have you.
And Lawrence Hinton has done work around Chillicothe for a long time and helped lots of folks out. We appreciate him. The next float coming into view is an interesting float because it shows what partnership could do in our town. This is the Chillicothe Livingston County Humane Society, Maurice's, and they are joined by the Army recruiters, I believe. So, you know, Dave, you can get it all done right there.
A 3-in-1 float.
It really is. And it says that Christmas isn't just a day, it's a frame of mind, and that's how they feel about it. And they say that you can remember that those three businesses want to remind you that you can be a miracle for someone this Christmas and all year long. Whether you help a soldier and his family, provide a loving home for an abandoned pet, or support local businesses by shopping locally, there are many ways to make a difference in our community. Don't expect a miracle, be a miracle. It's a great thought.
Yep. Next we have the Livingston County Appliance Service. It's a new business, but not new to Chillicothe. Livingston County Appliance Service has more than 29 years of experience with Livingston County TV and appliance. They service all major brands of appliances with the same fast, friendly approach that you have come to expect. Their large parts inventory shortens your time without the needed appliance. The Livingston County Appliance Service.
Very good. And following Livingston County Appliance is Anytime Fitness. And come and check out the new Chillicothe Anytime Fitness. Best service, best people, best place to work out in Chillicothe 24/7. And Anytime Fitness says we support our community and we appreciate them being a part of our parade today.
Next we have the Bramer C4 Marching Brigade. The Bramer C4 Marching Brigade will be performing a Christmas medley including Jingle Bell Rock and Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow.
Beautiful flags in the color of the season, red, and the flag corps has the Santa hats, bringing in the Christmas season in Chillicothe. Next we have the Green Hills Companies and their car that is saying miracles happen every day. Surf Green Hills Company's high-speed internet to learn more about the amazing miracles of this world. Employees of Green Hills Companies would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Next we have the Freedom of the Road Riders Local 8. They're a nonprofit motorcyclist rights organization. What a great float they have.
They do, complete with a Christmas tree and a sleigh. And there's an old bear in that sleigh. Isn't that odd? But not a grumpy old bear, wouldn't you say, Dave?
No, I think that's a young bear.
I think it is. Oh, and look on the back of some of the motorcycles. I see Snoopy over there. Teddy bear, lots of riders on those motorcycles. Some more lifelike than others.
So thank you, Freedom of the Road Riders Local 8.
Next we have the Tornadoes coming into view, and this is a group of ladies, a new nonprofit betterment organization for the community that has been formed in Chillicothe. And they say, but we're believing in miracles and breaking the silence by ending domestic violence. Thank you, ladies, and good wishes for your new organization, the Tornadoes.
Okay, now we have Cornerstone Church. The name of this entry is Bringing the Miracle of Jesus to Every Street. At Cornerstone Church, we love kids. And they brought some kids too.
And they brought some street signs, which brings to point their theme of bringing the miracle of Jesus to every street. You might even find your street on there, Dave.
Vine Street, there it is.
There it is.
There it is. Hi, Vine Street.
What a clever idea and a clever float. I believe I see Aaron Douglas on that float.
Yeah.
And Aaron is the, I believe, youth minister is his correct title at Cornerstone.
He's carrying a football for some reason. Anyway, thanks to Cornerstone Church.
Yes, thank you. Next comes the Wave Float, and Miracles on Any Street is the theme of the Wave. 105.9, and Mrs. Good's 5th grade Partners in Education class. Thank you, 5th graders, for being here. And a cheer comes up from them. The Wave is a proud participator in Partners in Education with Mrs. Good's class, and they also are our source for Missouri Tigers sports and great informative shows like Chatting with Chuck, our mayor, every Wednesday morning at 8. And of course, there's quality Christian music. Check us out at 1059thewave.com.
Float number 76 has a number of vehicles, and they're from Barnes Baker Motors. Yay! They've been in business since 1932. How about that? They're featuring GMC products plus Chevrolet trucks. And in the parade today, there's a 2013 Chevrolet Silverado, 4 3/4 ton 4x4. There's a 2012 Chevy Camaro and a 2012 Buick Enclave.
That Buick Enclave brings up the end of their group, and isn't that a sharp vehicle, Dave? Makes you want to go car shopping.
Yeah, they're all sharp vehicles.
They are. Now
Go out to Barnes Baker and pick one of those up. You can have it today.
That's right. Following the Barnes Baker group is the Redneck Christmas Kevin Geyer. He is all decked out with a bit of tinsel, a reindeer. This 76 Chevy RV is saying, Merry Christmas, Merry Redneck Christmas. I think I could maybe talk somebody into going for a camping vacation in that. Do you think so, Dave?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's got a for sale sticker too. So
there you go.
Okay, next we have the Green City R1 Marching Band. The Green City Marching Gold High School Band, under the direction of Glenn Palmer, has 52 members. The band is made up of members in grades 7 through 12. The flag and toms are under the direction of Elizabeth Halter. The drum major is Hadley Williams.
You know, Dave, they bring us into the spirit of Christmas, and as we think about gift giving, one of the things we want to remember is there is Chillicothe cash in a gift card. These are $5 to $20 gift cards, good at participating merchants in Chillicothe, and they make great gifts easy for employees, teachers, friends, neighbors, and family. And you can stop by the chamber to purchase yours today.
Hey, is that the Citizens Bank and Trust Dollar Dog?
Speaking of purchasing things, the Dollar Dog is there, and all of my friends from Chillicothe Citizens Bank and Trust, people who I worked with a long time there, and good friends of mine. Citizens Bank and Trust Dollar Dog. Oh, go in today and open an account. I think Dollar Dog has the moves. What do you think, Dave?
I wonder who it really is in that Dollar Dog costume.
You don't think it's really Dollar Dog?
Well,
oh, I'm disappointed. I always thought it was really Dollar Dog.
Well, thank you, Citizens Bank and Trust.
Thank you for being part of our parade today.
Hey, here we have the KMZU 100.7 The Farm. And that's heard in 47 counties. Wow. For up-to-the-date news and weather and farm news and market reports, you depend on KMZU 100.7 The Farm.
Well, now, next coming in the parade, except for the fact that Casey Wolf is making his moves. Look at Casey, here he comes.
Didn't we already have Casey Wolf?
Well, I did, but I think he liked us so much he wanted to come back.
Is he lost?
Well, I think he's enjoying Washington Street. That's what I think. Oh, look at Casey Wolf. If you can't see Casey right now, he is taking a sort of a rest. You know, that could be a dangerous thing in other moments in Chillicothe downtown.
He's great.
He is great. Well, float 84 is
he's directing traffic.
He's directing traffic. Yeah. It's the Miracle of Flight, a gift provided by our local EAA chapter for young eagles age 8 to 17 and others during the annual fly-in. The fly-in has grown throughout the years, And it's a sizable event and is really a source of pride for Chillicothe and the miracle over Washington Street. They recently sponsored 2 youths, Tyler Bryan and Micah Blakely, and this past year those people attended the Advanced Air Academy in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I think that was a flying high experience, Dave.
Very good.
In addition, a scholarship has been awarded to Aaron Herring to assist with attaining his private pilot's license.
There is a 61 Chevrolet 2-door Biscayne Original with 60,000 miles. This is the 25th year of the parades that Angel Campbell has attended. 25 straight years. He beats us.
He does. That's quite a legacy. Next we have the float from Pleasant Grove United Methodist Church. And this is a major scene with Jesus, baby Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. 3 wise men, angels, and animals. And we do appreciate all the children who are in the float today. Thank you, boys and girls, and sponsors for having a float that reminds us of the celebration of Christmas.
Now that's pretty good. They have the star up there. You see the star?
Yes, that's lovely. It's a beautiful float.
Yeah. Okay, next we have the Girl Scouts. Have you been eating cookies lately? I have.
Even yesterday. We have a granddaughter who just gave us our cookies yesterday. Oh, so good.
Well, that's appropriate because the name of the entry is Santa's Cookies. Santa's Cookies relates to Miracle on Washington Street because it is all about Santa. Everyone loves Santa's milk and cookies and they leave it for them. The Girl Scouts is a worldwide organization that helps girls grow to be the best that they can be and helps our communities.
And what a wonderful reminder. Dave, have you been drinking your milk?
No, but I've been eating Girl Scout cookies.
Well, that's half the equation. Somebody I know thinks you need to drink a lot of milk. All right, following that Girl Scout, and look at all those boxes. Thin Mint's my favorite. Oh, great. Makes me hungry. Thank you, leaders, coming at the back of the group to take care of all the little Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
The Lynn County Mustang Band is following the entry with made up of over 47 through 12th graders in beautiful red and black uniforms. This year they placed 3rd at the Pershing Day Parade and 2nd at the Marceline Homecoming Parade. The Color Guard also took home a 1st place trophy at the Missouri Days Festival, and the band will be performing a number that's by Jerry Burns. Let's see if we hear it. Name that tune.
Let it snow. Or no, the weather outside is frightful.
Well, you could sing with those words, but you were right the first time. Let it snow. What a wonderful job. Thank you, students, for performing today in our parade.
I like the Flag Corps green uniforms. Those are very Christmassy.
Great.
Good job. Lynn County Mustang Band. Next we have Woody's Automotive Group. They're leading off their entries with a 1950 Plymouth Deluxe. Look at that car.
A very snazzy vehicle. Wide white walls.
Yep. Then we have a 1967 Mustang convertible.
Oh, from the days of my high school, Dave.
Yeah, now we jump ahead several decades to a 1994 H1 Hummer.
I think even I might be able to make the traffic navigations down Washington Street in that.
And then a 2013 Jeep Overland. If you're interested in these cars, you can go to Wow Woody's.
That's right. I was just thinking, now that would navigate almost anything and haul lots of things. Nice looking vehicle there.
Yeah, 2013 Chrysler 300.
Oh, my friends from Australia have a Chrysler 300. They
Really?
were just telling us last night.
Wow. And then a 2013 Dodge Ram truck. Nice cars.
Nice
Thank you,
cars.
guys.
Thank you for being in our parade. And next comes the CH wrestling team. This is the first year for a new coach, Drew Pasley, for our CHS wrestlers. We're excited to have him join our school and excited to be a part of the Christmas parade, they say. So thank you, wrestling team, for being a part of our parade, and welcome to Coach Pasler to Chillicothe.
Entry number 93 is named Trot and Holder Farm. It's a miracle that we can get together on one day for the parade.
This is the Holder family, Larry and Carol Holder, a 1948 Farmall Cub with a sleigh driven by Larry Holder with riders. I don't think that's Larry driving that one, but riders are Kiefer Holder and Anna Holder.
How about that 1949 Plymouth?
Now that is a deal. There is Larry Holder. I see him in there. Passengers Wendy and Danica Holder. I bet they're all relation. What do you bet?
Next we have the Brookfield Marching Blue. They're under the direction of Jennifer Rubin. The band is under the field command of Senior Drum Major Jeremiah Dahman and Junior Drum Major Sierra Craig. They're going to be performing selections from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. There is
Willy.
Yeah, he's
right there. Hello, Willy Wonka.
Marching Blue received first place at Pershing Days Parade, Brunswick Pecan Festival, and the Odessa Marching Invitational.
You can see why. Congratulations to all of you students for a job well done. Audience participation, round of appreciation. Thank you for joining our parade today. Brookfield Marching Band.
Next we have the Mooresville Fire District Miracle of Volunteers. Miracles come from the goodness in people's hearts. Our fire district is staffed solely by volunteers. Our 4-H members are learning to be volunteers to help our community. Volunteers make miracles happen every day.
Speaking of volunteers, there goes Martha Berry up the street in a mule, and she is helping to keep the parade together. We appreciate all of our parade volunteers. Following that, we have from Barnes Baker Motors, a truck that is driven for the people from Fast Lanes. And if you are looking for something to do this afternoon, go to Fast Lanes for a great game of bowling, lots of fun, good exercise at the north end of Chillicothe. It is a miracle of recreation on North Washington Street, Dave. Is Toot Toot the Train, and this is the Turning Point Church Preschool. This preschool has a train that was built by Lowell Anderson and Donnie Bozarth in 2011. I'd like to ride on that train, Dave.
Wow, that is some train.
That's a great train. Turning Point Preschool says, we believe all children are a gift from God. We believe in small miracles, and they have some beautiful small miracles on that train. That is fantastic. Thank you for being part of our parade. They say, we believe each child is eager to learn and if taught on an appropriate level, will grasp concepts at an early age.
Here's a 1929 Chevy Coupe from Boyer Farms. Look at that.
And I believe that's Mr. and Mrs. Boyer in there, just tooling right on down the street at a 1929 Speed. Great car. Do you think that has a rumble seat, Dave?
I don't know. I think it goes a little faster though if it had to. But a great car.
Great.
Next we have the Chillicothe Area Arts Council.
Oh, these are community choir members who are preparing for the December 16th concert, and everyone is invited to come to that concert on December 16th, 3 p.m. at the Performing Arts Center. And these folks are part of the community choir. They meet every Tuesday evening and rehearse for the choir concert. And today they're bringing the joy and the miracle of music to Washington Street.
Thank you, guys. Next, we have the Grand River Historical Society Museum float. They have an Irvin-built truck and a Churchill truck. The Grand River Historical Society Museum would like to wish you a happy holiday.
That Churchill truck was donated by the Churchill family to the museum. It's a wonderful part of the legacy of family business in Chillicothe. And the legacy of a lot of people who spend many, many hours making our museum a wonderful place to visit. I see Marvin Holzer in this truck that's just going by. Andy says we are open today, so that would be a great place to go right after you have that chili for lunch. Go out to the museum. It is a wonderful time to look back at our history.
Yeah, good thing to do this afternoon. We'd recommend that.
Sounds like he's got a stuffed nose.
All right, this is not a float. It's a big Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Grand River Heart Restart. They say 12 to 15 of our friends and loved ones die every year from sudden cardiac arrest, and Rudolph wants to join Grand River Heart Restart in reminding everyone to learn what you can do if you're around someone when they have a cardiac arrest situation. Rudolph says, I can save a life. Can you? Important to learn how.
Look at those antlers. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're delivering reindeer food.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
We're getting
Wow.
reindeer food. That's really good.
All right, the judges can't be bought, but nevertheless, it's nice to receive something.
And tied on to the back of Rudolph's float is the Hedrick Medical Center float, and it's Santa's sleigh. Grand River Heart Restart's Rudolph is pulling Hedrick Medical Center's Santa's sleigh, and there are some boys and girls on there, and a Christmas tree with great toys under it. Looks just like the season.
Next, we have the Blue Mound Cowboy Church. And it's located 10 miles south of here at Blue Mound. Is that right?
Oh, this is Salt?
37.
Okay, we
Thank
have, sorry, sometimes those freight entries, we get a little behind or ahead. But this is the Salt Group, and this Salt Group is on some beautiful horses today. Salt manages to give people a new lease on leading their lives and promise for the future. So thank you, Salt, for being part of our group today.
All right, now we have the Blue Mound Cowboy Church, and what a nice float they have. The sign says, headed to Cowboy Church in Blue Mound, Missouri. Hi, Debbie.
And you know, I do read about Blue Mound Cowboy Church in the paper, and Dale Wood's good articles, and they have over 100 people who attend church. It's just a neat experience, so thank you for doing that, Blue Mound Cowboy Church. Next we have,
I think this is part of the Cowboy Church.
Yeah, okay.
They have a whole bunch of stuff.
and they have a nice poster on the side of that vehicle that says Psalm 27. And here comes some more. A mule, a John Deere mule, I would say. And a poster on the mule. Thank you for being part of our floats today.
And next we have the 2012 Livingston County Fair Royalty. Queen Haley Thompson from Ludlow, Missouri. Princess Lacey Rucker of Tina, Missouri. Junior Princess Kaylee Lewis of Chillicothe. And Clover Princess Courtney Nelson of Hale.
Beautiful royalty. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the cars for the royalty to ride in. Next we have the Stepping Stone to Souls Harbor. This is a youth nonprofit organization. Youth gatherings, horse and buggy rides, and other activities for young people. It's a stepping place to the churches. So LBG Youth Ranch, Stepping Stones. Thank you for being part of our parade today.
This is the Indian Creek Equine Center and North Central Missouri College have participated together in the holiday parade for nearly 30 years. Bill and Jean Hinkebine, owners of Indian Creek Equine, also participate in North America Trail Ride Conference rides, which occur all over the United States. Hi, Bill.
And following them is the Jones family. Abby Jones riding her donkey Princess. I love that name for that donkey. And they say Merry Christmas from the Jones family. Here's part of the parents and kids equine group joining them, and it's a group saddle club. They would like to wish everyone happy holidays.
Nice job. I think we have Dennis Watson, family and friends here. Hey, they go on trail rides in Iowa and Texas, and even closer to home sometimes. Their grandkids like to go too.
Trail rides are a great thing. I know a young man who likes to come home from California and go on trail rides once in a while. So they're a good part of our local opportunity for fun. Here comes a group that is an important part and an important element of our parade every year. These young people are, I am guessing, part of the Chillicothe FFA. Is that correct? And they are giving us an opportunity to have a good, clean street down which to drive after the parade, Dave. We appreciate them today. Thank you, guys and girls. Dave, what do I hear coming?
Is that a siren?
It is a siren on a big fire truck. What could that be?
All right, this is what we've been waiting for. It could be Santa. I can't see him yet.
He's coming into view.
And it might be the CHS varsity cheerleaders that always get to hang out with Santa.
The cheerleaders are on the very tip top of that truck. We appreciate the participation of the Chillicothe Fire Department, because how else would Santa get here on such a lovely day? The sleigh couldn't run too good, no snow. And on the back of that truck,
Santa Claus himself getting ready for another busy year.
He is, and boys and girls going out to pick up a little candy as they go. And we say hello to the Chillicothe Fire Department. Thank you for bringing the truck. To the cheerleaders for being on the truck. Thank you, young ladies. And to Santa Claus in all his glory. He is a good-looking Santa today, isn't he?
Thank you, Santa.
Like Merry Christmas. Dave, you better get your list out there to him.
I know. I think I'll catch him on Locust Street with my list.
That's a good idea. We would like to say to all of you, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thank you for being part of the miracle on our Chillicothe, Missouri, Washington Street today.
So on behalf of Benny Preston, this is Dave Rogers wishing you a very happy holiday season. Thanks for taking part in this. Thank you to the police and all the people in Chillicothe that made this possible. Thanks to the bands and all the floats and everybody that made it a worthwhile occasion. Happy holidays.
And we would say to the volunteers, Lindy Chapman at the Chamber, and all those volunteers who made today work, thank you for your time. And most of all, thank you to the area people who make this such a great place to live. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.